they showed up today, and the energy, and you're right, the maturity of they did a good job. They battled that starter and forced his pitch count up, and they came ready to go. I thought the freshman that threw against us, that Garza kid's going to be all right. He did a good job, and he kind of neutralized just a little bit, and that's just part of us learning how to take care of it once you get the starter out, how we're going to handle the reliever.
Defense was a little shaky at times. Do you think that goes away with a couple games under the belt?
Oh, absolutely. And you also got to remember that we have two new corner guys. Ricio's been playing first base, and the ball comes off different over at third base, and then Willie has been a traditional third baseman and really a DH last year. So we got the two corner guys, kind of figuring that out, and now you got Demo and Zach working together every day, and they're good. It's going to be a very good infield, and they're going to be all right.
Well, if Torres gives up one error that doesn't hurt you, and then hits 2 home runs and gets 5 RBI, maybe that's not a bad trade-off.
Yeah. Now, Ricio's a good player. I mean, Ricio, not only is he just because you can just say because of the night, but just if you watched him day in and day out and how he prepares himself, and I mean, practice to him is just like a game. I mean, this kid every day in it plays just like he loves to play, and so there's total trust in that young man.
How about Brady? Did you see what you wanted to see from him?
Oh yeah, Brady was great tonight. That's the other thing is, all of a sudden now you're a Friday starter. And last year he had some really quality innings and did some good things for us. But now all of a sudden you're thrown in there and saying, let's go get it and start the series out. And I thought he did exactly that. I mean, he was very efficient tonight. He was hitting his spots, and obviously he was on a pitch count, and it was a perfect outing for him. And it was a great start for us to see him, kind of have us settled in as far as how he was handling the offensive side of the ball.
Confidence going in. Just when Coach picks me to be the #1 guy, it really does something for your confidence level because they have trust in you that you can go out and put the team on your shoulders for Friday night, and that was the goal.
What was working for you tonight?
Just about everything. That's always nice too when everything's working. You can go to any pitch on any count. So everything. I was just throwing strikes and trusting my defense, and they made a bunch of good plays out there too.
Did it take a little pressure off when you get that early lead?
Oh yeah, you don't want to be the first guy in the game to give up a run. So that was my goal, just try not to give up a run. And it's pretty much impossible to shut us out because our offense is so good. So I mean, that's all I had to do is if I even gave up 1 run, I knew we were still fine because our team is just so explosive.
And you did get 2 DPs in each of the first 2 innings,
Mm-hmm.
so that kind of helps to just kind of get things off to a good start.
Oh yeah, it also relaxes you too. Even if a guy gets on by whatever way, all you have to do is just keep throwing strikes and let the other team hit it, and your defense will get a double play. And we showed that twice tonight.
Lee was able to be the #1 guy here for a couple of years, but sometimes you don't get a chance to do it for more than 1 year. But
Mm-hmm.
you could be in a position where you could do that. If this season works out well, is that kind of a comforting, not necessarily comforting, but kind of a cool thing to think about that you could be doing this for 2 years here?
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about next year. I'm just trying to get through this season, take it game by game, weekend by weekend throughout this entire season and throughout the summer and then next fall. But I'm not even thinking about that just yet. I'm just worried about finishing this series with New Mexico and then Delaware next week. Yeah.
And what did you think about Blackford? How did he had the one kind of rough inning, but what did you think about what you saw from him?
Just from that 1 inning, he responded real positively. He showed the maturity that we all know that he has. Giving up 2 runs, it doesn't mean a thing. Just the way you react to it is really the main thing. And he did a great job. I had a lot of trust in him, and Coach had a lot of trust in him too. So he's going to be a guy I think we'll use a bunch this year, being a key contributor from the bullpen and, for whenever he throws.
Looking forward to see the new kids pitch this weekend?
Oh yeah, just to see how far they've come. Seeing them last fall, they were really young, had a bunch of questions. We're trying to figure the game out, and now when we started practicing in the spring, just coming from winter break, you just saw a big maturity out of all of them, and I think one game will, they'll keep getting more and more mature as each game goes by. They'll start learning and keeping up with the game, the speed of the game.
Thanks for
Thanks for, no problem.